Hello and welcome back to the channel. Obviously I'm not Reese and we're also not gaming, so yeah, going very against the channel name, but hopefully you've seen me in the other videos that Reese has released. I've played a few horror co-op games with him.
Oh. Move?
Oh my god, did you see that?
And I have also obviously been in the clips that he's filmed around our mini moon and the honeymoon in Florida as well. So I'd say those two videos where Reese had like vlogged our life is kind of what inspired me to, I guess, film now. You know, I've never seen myself as someone being comfortable enough to talk to a camera, but I had a lot of fun during the Florida honeymoon, and you know, although it's nice to like share that with other people, it's really nice to just look back and play those videos and see those memories again. And it just put a massive smile on my face when Reese uploaded each of the videos, and I look forward to watching them one by one. I want to start taking you along with our normal day-to-day life, I guess. Maybe not all the mundane, boring stuff, but if we've got something exciting planned. I've kicked this off. It was my idea. I did initially want to keep it as a surprise, but yeah, because it's a full-on day, there's a lot of preparation. I wanted to see if at least he was interested in doing it, and he seemed up for it, so yeah, hopefully from the video title you kind of know what this is, but I've seen a few trends on TikTok where people are doing the Lord of the Rings marathon, and they're also making food to go alongside of it. One of the, I wouldn't say it's like most popular traits, but one of the traits of the Hobbit is the very interesting meal plan. You know, they don't have the three standard meals that us humans have, and they have, I think it's like 7 meals in total.
What about breakfast?
We've already had it.
We've had one, yes. What about second breakfast? What about elevensies? Luncheon, afternoon tea, dinner, supper.
But yeah, we're gonna basically be making a meal for each of those meal plans whilst watching all 3 films, so it's going to be quite hard going, and I don't think we'll be able to watch the director's cut, but we'll see. So yeah, I kind of wanted to take you along that journey with us, and yeah, just see how we've done it in comparison to the people on TikTok that I've seen do it as well. It just looked like a lot of fun. So obviously I'm not doing it now. I'm sat up in the craft room, and I think Reese is watching the Arsenal game at the minute, which is why I'm able to record this and he's not able to hear what I'm saying, hopefully. But although he does know the overall plan, I wanted to add in a few surprises in there just to make it a bit more exciting, and hopefully have a reaction to film as well. I'm gonna basically decorate the living room to build up that immersion, and just make it a little bit more exciting than just watching 3 films and eating as well. So yeah, I've ordered a few things off of Etsy, and there's a few things I want to make as well. So I think I'll go through all the Etsy items first, and then I can kind of give you a bit of a plan on what we're planning on doing, or what I'm planning on doing. First thing is this very pretty table runner. It's still in half at the minute, so it is a bit longer than this, but just for the sake of seeing it on the camera, it is a forest theme, just because I thought it'd go really well with that kind of Hobbit atmosphere. You know, the Shire is a really pretty, picturesque, rural landscape. You know, it's a lot of grasslands, a lot of flowers, all the houses are underneath grasslands. You know, it's very like wooden doors, just flowers everywhere, really antique furniture in the houses as well. So that's kind of the vibe I'd want to kind of capture, but obviously not at a crazy price. So yes, I've ordered this table runner. I think it's something that we'll definitely use in the future as well. So yeah, that kind of makes me feel a bit better about spending the money. So yeah, very excited to have that on our coffee table. And then on the coffee table, we'll obviously have all the food, maybe a menu, or maybe just like a few little signs here and there just to make it look a bit fancy. And then I also want to have some flowers on there as well. We'll either have to buy some, or hopefully we've got some sweet peas out in the garden. So if they haven't died by the time that we come to this marathon, I might cut them up and put them in vases as well. So yeah, looking forward to that. And then second thing I ordered, and this is something I was like really keen on as well, is because I absolutely love a candle. I think it just increases the vibe so much. I love just sitting there watching a movie and I've got a wax melt on, I've got a candle on, you know, anything that's kind of like making the room smell nice. It just brings me a lot of joy. Themed hoodies or like sweaters or jumpers, just so we're able to like immerse ourselves but also be comfortable. By the time we actually do this Lord of the Rings marathon, it'll be late September, so it should be a bit chillier then in Wales. So yeah, I've bought myself, because I obviously couldn't just leave myself out, I got this sweater. So it's kind of like a blue jean colour, like denim, and then it's just got an embroidered emblem on there. So it says Fellowship. It's got writing in Elvish, and then it's got these nice little like embellishments on there as well. So that should be quite comfy. And I'm hoping, it looks quite large, so I'm hoping it'll be quite oversized, but I am quite tall with long limbs, so we'll see how that looks on. And then I got Reese a hoodie. I think in a lot of the videos that he actually films himself, he is probably 80% in a hoodie, he loves them. So this is definitely a gift he'll keep using. So I'm excited to see his face when he sees it. But yeah, it's a forest green. It's got like a little emblem on there. I'm not entirely sure what it is, but if you guys know, let me know. And then on the back is probably where most of the detail is. So it's a picture of a house from the Shire. So yeah, very pretty. Again, something I see him wearing all the time, not just for this day, which is a massive bonus. So I'm quite looking forward to that. So yeah, that's everything I've ordered. I've tried not to go too crazy with it really. I didn't want to just waste money. So they're small things that will make a difference, I think, to the overall atmosphere. And then, yeah, the plan is to make a few things. So number one, I want to make a banner of some sort to go over the TV. I think when we're actually doing the marathon day, it is Hobbit Day, which is the 22nd September. I'm not sure if that's like an official thing or it's just something Google told me, but I thought it was quite nice. So I've aligned the marathon to then. So yeah, we could have a banner that says Hobbit Day, and then have a few embellishments. So I've got white for the font. The plan is to age it. I think you can use coffee ground or you can use tea bags. So I might test a few different ways of doing it first, see what I like, and then yeah, make all the lettered banner pieces using that. And then on either side, I want to use some green cardstock to make the leaves of Lorien, I think they are, which are quite an iconic leaf in Lord of the Rings. It's got a very distinctive shape, and so it should be something you see it and you immediately know what it is if you're a Lord of the Rings fan, I think. So yeah, I want to do that. I basically want to do all the decorating the night before, and shut the door, so that when Reese comes down, you know, it's a bit exciting. He can't see straight into the living room first. But I want to put a sign on the door. I think it's in the first film. I do want to say it's in the first film in the Lord of the Rings series where Frodo nails a sign into the gate and it says no admittance unless party business or except party business or something along those lines. So I want to mimic that sign and have that attached to the door as well, because I thought that'd be quite a cool effect to do. I'm struggling to creatively think of anything else that doesn't take a lot of time or a lot of materials that I have to order. I kind of want to keep it as cheap as possible. So yeah, I'll take you along to show you me making these, and if I have any inspiration to make anything else, I'll film it. So yeah, excited to bring you on this adventure with me. It's been a couple of minutes for you, but it has been a few weeks for me. I've kind of been a bit on and off with this project. I think, obviously, hopefully I've edited it right, but I've had a lot of issues with Cricut and the Cricut machine and just getting it to do what I wanted. Originally, I did plan on using proper cardstock, but then discovered that the printer wouldn't be able to print properly on cardstock, which was very frustrating. So I had to pivot kind of my idea, and fortunately Reese already had like this aging paper effect. So I've done a banner, which you will have seen the design on the actual like app, the Cricut app. So I've just got Hobbit Day. I don't know if this is the right way around for you or not, apologies. And then I've got sort of the leaves that are very like Lord of the Rings-esque. And again, I've ended up drawing on the veins, but these were meant to be printed out. But you know what, from afar, it doesn't look too bad. The plan will be to punch some holes in the top corners and then probably feed some twine is probably the best material. But I kind of want to age the paper a bit more. I'm thinking maybe if I mist it with some water, it'll kind of like dry and be a bit stiffer. So I'm not going to do that just yet though. So if I just put this away, it doesn't matter what order it is. And then I've also printed off these A4 signs. So the plan is hopefully to hang them on either side of the door. Probably gonna hang this one on the outside and then this one in the inside, so we'll be able to see it while watching the films. And then just to make it a bit more bougie, I have ordered, sorry this is very noisy, and actually very difficult to get out. Oh Jesus, I'm gonna need some scissors. Some plywood that should fit the sign very nicely, but obviously this colour doesn't look old enough, so I have bought a wood stain. And in true Kate fashion, I've literally got a week to go. So instead of ordering the right materials, I've got kitchen roll to try and apply it. So I'm hoping it'll do a good enough job. It is only a sign after all, but my worry is that it is going to start looking like a GCSE project. So we'll see. But I will only have myself to blame. Just get this out. It's not bad, it's very light. I'm thinking of just sticking it on with command strips, to be honest. I don't know why this is so nerve-wracking. You know, I watch a lot of YouTube videos where people are doing DIY and they make it look so easy and not terrifying at all. So I should really have more confidence in myself. I'm guessing I probably should be wearing gloves as well, and a white t-shirt is probably not the best get-up, but hey ho, that's what I might do. That side there, leave them to the side, and then I just, oh god, do I need to shake it? Right, I'm gonna go. Oh god, I think I'm gonna be a bit quicker. Oh shit, this is going so well guys. Okay, I did say liberally, to be fair. Oh, I should be doing it with the green, but I don't think I am. Oh my god, so messy. I didn't want to go overboard with the stain and do like a really dark one. I just kind of wanted a little bit of aging, a bit natural. It's actually quite nice. Hopefully it's showing up on the camera. But I am like making a mess. Stain on. Let it soak for a minute, then wipe the excess off. I have not let it soak because I'm not chill enough. Oh god, I'm so sorry guys for anyone who actually like does this and knows what they're doing, because I do not know what I'm doing. I just want it to be pretty. Like, I know ideally you use kind of like a dust-free cloth, but yeah, we're just going with what we got because this was a very last-minute idea. I feel like when Reese actually watches this video, he is gonna wet himself at how much extra work I've given myself. For probably very little payoff. I haven't made too much of a mess, thankfully. Although I have stained my skin. Oh no, there we go. Any more marks? Okay. Let's put this back. See, I'm quite pleased with that. Right, so slightly changed, but I figured I may as well just finish what I can tonight. The one problem I've got is that I can't really leave anything out, because obviously everything is a surprise for Reese at the minute. And he is very likely to come in here tomorrow, because he is starting to paint miniatures. So yeah, I need to finish what I'm doing, let things dry, and then tidy up, preferably before I go to bed, because there's just no time in the morning. So first plan is to do a puncture hole in each of the corners for the bunting, and then I've had a genius plan to try and age these. I'm going to try and use my steamer just to get the paper a little bit wet so it starts like warping, and that way it should look a bit more rustic. So yeah, I guess I'll just do that and put you on a montage. I do actually wonder how good of a job the Cricut would have done with this as well. I think I just got so fed up of trial and error and wasting loads of ink and paper. I just figured I may as well do a few things manually. But I think that was one of the, I don't know, one of my criticisms of the Cricut machine is that it's not very intuitive. Like, there's a lot of words that could mean different things, and in order to get a certain effect, you just need to know what you're doing. So I spent a lot of time on Google. Unfortunately, I'm watching a lot of YouTube videos when it should have been very intuitive. So yeah, that was a bit disappointing. You'll have to excuse me not going on camera either. I've done a full day's work and I've got no makeup on. I am ready for a shower. So yeah, you've just got voice over me and my hands. They're actually drying quite quick, so yeah, I think we're pretty much done. The only thing we have to do now is add twine, which we do have somewhere. Yes, I've got some of this here. It's really cheap twine. I think it came with like a Christmas gift wrapping set. So I think that'll make the perfect addition. It should feed through the tops here quite nicely. Yeah, I'm very pleased with that. So yeah, I've got to hide these somewhere now. Probably pick it up, yeah, when me and Reese are having different evenings. So yeah, stay tuned. Struggling with the tripod.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, had to capture it.
Yeah, that's done.
Okay, fab. Hey guys, so excuse the state of me. It has been a work day.
It's gonna be echoey.
Very echoey. Maybe I should move, I don't know.
Move out of the echoey kitchen.
Go through here into the gaming room maybe. But yeah, it's the Friday before we're starting the Lord of the Rings marathon, so we've done our big food shop. It was expensive, but not as bad as I thought it was going to be, so that's good news. And now we're basically just trying to prep everything we can the night before. So I should have started filming earlier, but didn't. But we've started making the lembris bread, And the recipe that I found was more shortcake than actual bread. So it's going to be more of a dessert thing, but I'll share the link in the description below if you're interested in trying it out. But yeah, we've basically just mixed all the dry components, the butter, the sugar, and then the honey and vanilla. So,
Triple tap this one.
that was an awful angle.
You can move the camera up and down with the joystick.
Yeah, so it's kind of like a little bit of a dough at the minute. Need to mix it a bit more, and then the plan is to knead it or roll it. Yeah, just roll it. So yeah, I'll put you guys on I guess, what's it called?
Time lapse.
A time lapse, yeah, that's it. While we finish making these, and hopefully they'll come out okay.
It's just you.
Okay, so Reese is behind the camera.
Yes.
Being a very good cameraman, but as you could see in that time lapse, the lembas
bread?
I'm such a Lord of the Rings noob. Apologies, but yeah, it's been in for about 10 minutes. It probably caught the edges a little bit more than I'd like, but honestly, look really good.
Yeah.
I'm already eyeing up these 3 for like the good bread to have wrapped in the leaf and make it really fancy. And then the others are just throwaway pieces, I guess, where we'll just eat them whenever.
Awesome.
But we've got to let it cool now. And then maybe we could do a first bite later this evening
Tonight?
and do a little reaction.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah?
Why not? Yeah,
Sounds
that sounds good.
Right, I have sent Reese up to bed so that I can actually decorate the room now. So let's hide the stuff under the pillow because he did come and check if everything was working technically. So I've got most of the stuff here that's ready to set up, and then if I think it's looking a bit bare, I've got some wedding decorations that we used obviously when we got married. So if things are looking a bit empty, I'm going to bring them down and hopefully that will create some ambience. So yeah, let's go. Right, so I'm going to start off. We bought some flowers from our local shop, Aldi. So I got 3 bouquets and it's made up 4 different vases. So I'm just going to dot them around the room so that looks pretty. Showed you these earlier, but here are the napkin ring horses, which I think looks so good. And then I just bought some cheap like little napkin cloths for a different project, but haven't got round to it yet, so I thought these would be perfect. I used some little tree logs for our wedding, so I think it might be good to put them down just to ground the table. I didn't actually show you when I was making these because they're a bit of a last minute thing, but I've actually printed off menu. And the really cool thing about these is that I used AI to actually come up with the wording. So, you know, I used, for example, fruit, yogurt and granola for breakfast. And then this has changed it to bountiful berry and banana feast with creamed honey and half baked graham. Or green, sorry, I can't even read it. But yeah, I think Reese will get a laugh out of this one for sure. So the next thing will actually be the bunting. This is probably the one I'm dreading the most. So I've got all my Lorien leaves and also the actual bunting part. So I just need to thread this first, and I've just got some twine, so yes, this will take a bit of time, I think. I've bought command strips, and then there's like these ones that are specifically for fairy lights, so I think they'll work for this as well, which is a bit relieved about because I thought I was going to have to potentially blue tack it and sellotape it, and obviously they're not as secure, I guess, as command strips, so we'll see what this is like. Looks okay, I think. Yeah, well, I'll take that as a win. Okay, and then just want to change up this. So at the minute we've obviously got a little letter holder which doesn't fit the vibe. So I'll just pop that in my box for now. And then command strips also didn't fit the vibe. And then the 3 candles. So I'm just gonna put them like so. And then we've got a little lighter in the coffee table, so very quick to light all of these. Obviously not at one go. The last thing to do that I've actually created is those signs. So I've got the 2 signs and I've just stuck them with command strips on the back of the paper or on the wood. So I'm thinking of putting this one on the outside and then this one on the inside. Yes, I'm going to do that. So again, it's just using the command strips, which thankfully we've got plenty of. So I'm thinking it might even be a 3-on-1 job. Very simple. It's 1, 2, and then 3 at the bottom. I've also just realised I've put them the wrong way from what I said I was going to. Thankfully it doesn't matter too much. This table so far, so I just want to get loads like little fake lights, any sort of decoration that I can just put on the empty stumps. Just a normal fireplace, and then we've got the hoodies where he sits along with the flowers. And if I pan down, I've got my hoodie. Yeah, it's pretty subtle. And then got the sign on the door, so going closer to that. This camera is just doing its own thing. Right, there we go. Speak, friend, and enter. And then we've got flowers again, and the candles. And then the thing I was super proud of, but I don't know, it's not giving me the wow factor I was hoping for, but the bunting in the, I want to say Hobbit font, don't know, but some sort of font that was in the films, which I'm sure we'll find out tomorrow. But yeah, I'll just finish up doing the final touches. I will try and do it in a time lapse because I don't actually know how long this is going to take, and then I'm going to shut the door, and then the next clip will be showing Reese. So yeah, stay tuned. Right, I think I'm gonna leave it there. Obviously you saw that I've swapped a few bits around. I'm hoping that once we have obviously the big light off, all the lighting lit, candle lit, there'll be a bit more of an atmosphere, and obviously the food and the movie being in the background will definitely help. But yeah, thanks for watching. I guess we'll see you tomorrow. I can't wait to see what Reese's reaction will be. So yeah, it'll be a short sleep for us, but it'll be a few seconds for you. All right, let's go. Morning guys, so it is the start of our Lord of the Rings marathon. It is currently 10 to 8, so I haven't had much of a lie-in this morning, but just got ourselves ready, got the kitchen tidied, and now I'm ready to show Reese the room that we decorated yesterday. So you see in the sign at the back end of the door, so that's not going to be a surprise, but the rest of it will be. So
Am I going first?
Yes.
Oh, God.
Okay. So I've tried to make the lighting a bit more atmospheric, so hopefully it'll all show up on the camera.
Okay. Oh, it's dark.
Is it too dark?
Wow.
Oh no, it's not too bad.
Oh. Look how cute this is. Whoa. Oh, I'll get to that stuff in a second. What are these?
So the Lord of the Rings candles, and I've bought 3 of them, so I'm hoping we can light each one
The Shire, the Precious, and a long expected party.
at the beginning of each film.
Ooh.
I have no idea what order, but
True. I mean, the Shire needs to be the first one because that's the beginning. Ooh, what are these?
so this is where the bulk of my budget went. I
Okay.
I felt like we should have Lord of the Rings
PJs.
apparel.
Nice.
So I got you a hoodie.
Ah.
It's very simple. If you unfold it, so that's the front. I'm not sure what the icon is. I'm sure there'll be someone who can tell
Need someone
us.
to translate it. Whoa.
But then if you look at the back, yeah, that's the Shire.
The Shire. Oh, that's really nice.
This is very dark, so I don't know if we can do anything post-edit, but
Probably not.
sorry guys.
We can swap it to the low light mode. Bit of a difference.
Okay, we've tried low light.
Low light mode, see if that's any better.
It's a bit better.
Bit better. There's the hoodie.
Very nice.
It's very nice.
I have shown everyone these.
You've shown everyone
so-
stuff already, haven't you?
Yeah.
And then you've got a cute little fellowship jumper, which I won't mess about with. And then, yeah, Hobbit Day.
Which is technically tomorrow.
Oh, that's okay. Don't tell anyone.
And then I've put a sign on the back of this door.
What's this
as well.
Nice.
Speak, friend, and enter.
That is cool.
So yeah, and you'll recognise some of the decor because it's from our wedding.
Yeah, there's not many
So-
chances for you to reuse those sorts of things.
No. Oh yeah.
Am I allowed to look at this? Or
You're
not?
allowed to look at this. So this is the menu, but I have changed how it's written.
Okay.
So I don't know if you want to read some of it.
Do you want to read it out?
Yes, please.
And then I guess we can put like an image of the menu on the screen or something. So first thing is going to be breakfast, which is bountiful berry and banana feast with creamed honey and half-baked grain. And it's going to be exactly that. It's going to be made just like that, not in a box at all. And then second breakfast, savoury hash of rooted tubers. What is that? Enriched with spiced sausage, crisped bacon, fluffy eggs, and a rich cloak of melted cheese. Nice. Have you written it this way?
So I feel like in work I've been a bit obsessed with like AI, so I went on ChatGPT and
And they
said,
did it.
"Make this medieval, please."
Okay, and then 11 says, which is Lembas of the Elves, which is what we made yesterday. Enshrouded in verdant banana fronds. And then we got luncheon, so this is course 4. Half a round of half-baked bread adorned with sautéed fungi, garlic and leafy greens. Okay, and then afternoon tea, which is delicate biscuits of flour accompanied by whipped cream and sweetened berry preserve. That's scones, so the scones are cream and jam.
Yeah.
And then you got dinner then, which is roasted sirloin. We got fillet with hearty tubers. What is tubers? Potatoes.
Potato.
Drizzled in a spiced peppercorn elixir. And then lastly, if we can stomach it, supper, which is feasting platter of cured meats, artisanal cheeses, and accompaniments of pickled delicacies. Well,
Well, I mean, I had a Branston pickle, but you probably won't have anything.
Very true, very true.
So yeah.
Well, there we go.
And then
How exciting.
look at the napkin ring.
Oh. Oh, I didn't even notice that. It's like the ring.
I know.
Oh, how fun. Oh, well done.
Thank you.
You smashed it. You smashed it all. I'm ready now. I'm in the mindset.
So you're a bit more awake.
I'm a bit more awake now. I need some coffee anyway, but a bit more awake.
Yeah.
But no, it's really cool. You need to get me jumper on.
Yes, we need to get our apparel on, and then we're gonna make the first breakfast and start the first film.
Woo!
So it should be a bit of B-roll, us lighting the candle maybe and stuff. But, yeah.
You've got to get B-roll of every single step.
What?
Most steps.
As in, we need another camera. Second breakfast, having it a bit earlier than planned, but that's because I'm hungry. So we've got the little like tater tots. This is a bit of a throwback for us to our honeymoon.
I missed them. Yeah, I do miss them.
So we're making our own version. So yeah, we're gonna have the mini tater tots. I'm gonna cut up some sausage and then we'll fry it in the frying pan and it'll be broken up. And then I'm gonna cut some bacon into small bits so that we can sprinkle it on top. And then we're gonna probably split one egg between us and just have that drizzled as well as a scrambled egg. Excited for this one.
Yeah,
It's the one I'm most excited about other than obviously the steak. I love steak, so.
But yeah, we love breakfast stuff.
We do. We don't get it enough.
No, cool.
So let's go. sure I get a big bite of everything.
I mean, if you like cooked breakfast stuff, you know this. It's going to be good. It's just a good combination of
Oh,
things.
it just slaps.
It's very good.
Okay.
So yeah, let's get back to the film.
Right, so we're on to our 11 C's, and these are the lembas bread that we made yesterday. So because Reese didn't let me try one yesterday, I'm very excited to actually try it now. So we've wrapped 2 like beeswax leaf paper to try and mimic what it is in the film. It smells amazing.
It's time
For 11 C's.
Oh, it's soft.
That's good.
Yeah, they look like they're going to be hard, but they're not. They're actually really soft and not dry at all.
I was expecting a bit more of like a shortbread, like shortcake
That's
texture.
the harder bit. Yeah, that's what I'd expect it to be harder, but yeah, it's nice. It's not super like strong flavoured, so it's not overpowering. I wonder if I can hear really gross eating noises.
Yeah. Sorry.
But yeah, that's really nice. That's nice. Well done. You nailed it. So yeah, we need to have this now with a cup of tea and carry on with the film until the next stop.
So we just finished the first film,
What do you think?
which I remembered nothing, so I really enjoyed it. We've had 3 meals so far. We're going to make the 4th now, just before we start the second film. To try and make it a little lighter than what it normally is, we're going to share a bagel between the both of us, and then we're going to have sauteed mushroom with some spinach, and then flavour it with garlic. It probably doesn't need a lot of anything else, I don't think, but
No, it's pretty basic.
yeah, so it'll be good.
And then we're going to start the second film then. So we're 3 hours in. So yeah, on to film number 2 with the next meal.
I'm not loving this because this is going to be notoriously hard to eat, but I'm going to try and do a
Are you going
bite.
to try and do it with your hand? Okay.
Yeah, let's see.
How elegantly done.
Which one?
Is that nice? Nailed it?
Yeah, it's a bit like wet, but not like in an awful way, but probably best to eat it quick, I think.
Oh, before the bagel gets soggy.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. And then yeah, as you can see, it's time for film number 2.
And then I'm also having some Prosecco. Do Reese's first bite. Now, back to the film.
Ba 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 ba. Ba da boop boop skibbity poop poop pop pop pop. Ba. Right, Kate is cleaning the living room. I don't really know what that means, but we're on to our main meal now, which is steak, mashed potato, and peppercorn sauce. So nothing fancy, because obviously it's Lord of the Rings themed, so it's going to be the sort of thing that they'd be eating, which is nothing fancy by design. We just finished the second film. So yeah, we're on to the third one, making good time. Still got one more course after this one, obviously the dessert. So yeah, you'll watch us quickly make dinner, and then we'll be on to the third film.
Alright, I am the sous chef.
You're the sous chef.
Yes.
That's,
And when I say sous chef, I'm
Get the
here
steak.
with my Prosecco.
Ow. Get the steaks out.
Okay. Got fillet steak. This is just in the microwave.
In its own packaging.
Or in the hob. Should we do the hob?
There's a lot going on the hob, so if we can not do it on the hob, that would be easier.
We've got 7.
But we're also trying to record everything, so I'd rather...
Yeah, and it'll be good if it's all there.
Okay.
Yes.
I have spoken.
Reese, this is your course, this is your area of expertise, but also, Reese, can you do this, and I want this, and I want that. That's nice.
Well, you're married, aren't you?
Apparently so.
You guys know. You know what's up.
So we season the steak, not the pan, in this house. Mm-hmm. This will be my wet hand. Flip it over. A little bit more. Generous salt and pepper. Contaminate the salts with the peppers, but pat them in. And then the flip. And then the same again.
Very nice.
And then they're all ready.
We are washing hands in between everything. Although there's not a lot of proof, so here's the proof.
Saying it as if we don't usually do it. So you're like really paranoid.
No, I know what people are like on YouTube. If you don't see it, it doesn't happen. Nice.
So push down.
And you've got the spinach and mushroom,
This one is the
mash, and then the peppercorn sauce.
Yes.
As Sam says, what can you do with potatoes?
Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew.
Yeah. We're doing the second.
And I'll give you the thick boy.
No, you don't have to do that.
I just did.
Oh, that's love.
Only because there's a camera.
So obviously you just saw us cooking this, but here's a close-up. And don't let the plates fool you. It is a bigger portion than the other stuff we've been eating.
Yeah, this is a proper meal. Okay, we are on to the last course of the 7, which is the charcuterie board, which Kate's just finishing. What are we saying? We've got some cheeses.
2 different types of salami.
Yeah.
And then prosciutto.
There we go, on these slates that we got as one of our wedding gifts,
Yeah.
my great auntie. And then we got some cheese sticks that we got from Amsterdam that's in a clog. And then this came with the slate. There's some fancy things which we probably won't use. And then that's going to be the last course. Then we got about 2 hours of the film left. Are you doing okay?
I feel pretty good.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not full.
No, I feel fine.
But I think we've portioned out, right? Like, we haven't gone over the top on any portions. So
Yeah, I've kept them small.
yes.
Oh, and then crackers, I forgot to say. We're not just going to eat the cheese and meat on their own, but crackers as well. So, last meal. What are we saying? Nice.
So we've been here 12 hours, and this is the only time Leia has decided to actually sit on one of us. She's having a great time. So we started about 8:15, and we have finished pretty much 12 hours later.
Yeah, all done. All done.
I feel like it's been a long day, but I've really enjoyed it.
Very good, yeah. It's been a while for both of us since we've watched any of the films. And food was amazing. What was your favourite course?
That's really hard.
Mm-hmm.
I think I really enjoyed the potato barrels.
The breakfast one, yeah. Yeah. I think if I was into breakfast, I did like the yogurt and honey and stuff. I think I just couldn't be asked cutting the fruit and stuff to do it, to make it regular. But that was very nice. I could happily have that as a breakfast instead of the fry up. Yeah, it was all lovely. You smashed it all done.
Yeah, so I don't know what we'll have to do next, but the
Yeah.
bar's been set. Oh,
She's off.
overstimulation.
Yeah, it was fun doing a themed day full of meals while watching the film, so yeah, we'll have to see if they have any other franchise of films that are similar to that and look into those.
I'm sure TikTok will have something, which is where we found this first, but
Yes.
yeah, I mean, I think it's been quite fun documenting it as well. I think we both have a lot to learn still when it comes to like vlogging and actually filming the process. So if you guys have any words of wisdom or things that you think we could have included that didn't, let us know. And obviously, if you want to see more of this kind of content as well, yeah, it was just basically because you filmed the mini moon and the honeymoon, and that's kind of inspired me to,
so have
film
your
a
own
bit
go.
more.
Yeah, you've done very well. So yeah, we'll see what's next. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed watching. Thanks a lot. We'll see you in the next one.
See you in the next one.